I'm Molly Chumshaw, and the first presentation I'm having to talk about is something that I've learned. I sat down earlier today and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to write about. And the only thing I could really come up with was about how I got out of debt. I know that's a problem with a lot of people nowadays, but it was a lot of hard work, but I managed to pull it off. A little bit of background on my debt. I had over $3,000 of just accumulated fines and fees and debt that I really could not pay off. It was just poor money management. It was a terrible, terrible time. I was living paycheck to paycheck, sometimes not even that. $3,000 was at Gap, Victoria's Secret, and Sam's. Right now, I look back and I think it's really funny, but for a lot of Americans, that's the norm. That's living day to day with debt. That's dodging those calls like I would do. I would get 5 or 6 a day. It got to one point. I was in complete denial. I figured it wasn't that big of a deal. I'd be able to pay it off. It wasn't anything I should really worry about. On top of that $3,000, I was roommating with someone, and it didn't really work out, and I moved out a month early. My side of the house was completely spotless, and whenever the lease closed, I was the only one they were able to get in contact with. She had brought in 3 pit bull puppies that was on the no pet list, and she didn't pay a pet deposit, and she completely trashed the apartment. So I had another $2,500 added onto my debt, and that was pretty much the straw that broke the camel's back. I found this out whenever I was going to go eat lunch with a friend. When I looked at my bank account, I didn't have any money at all. And it was 2 weeks before I had another paycheck, and I didn't have any money for food. It got to that point where I had to stop, and I could not keep living like this. So when I decided things needed to change, I sat down and I thought about what I was doing wrong. I had no idea where my money was going, how much was going where, anything. I had